My name is Tashi.
My name is Genie. I'm 42.
Hi everybody, my name is Dee.
My name is Sammy Elliott. I'm 41.
First time I used, I got sick. I got terribly sick. I was throwing up, and I was like, I ain't touching no more, ever again.
So how does that make you feel that you see your son out here using?
It hurts. Please don't do this. Please, there's so many young kids out here using. It is scary to look at them like, y'all are teenagers smoking crack. Why?
Both my parents were addicts. My mother passed away when I was 2.
I found out that one of my best friends is HIV positive, that she contracted being out here in the street.
And I made a bad decision using, and I contracted HIV.
My family doesn't want anything to do with me. They don't want to be bothered. Welcome to Baltimore, baby.
My name is Tashi.
How old are you?
I'm 45 years old.
And how long you been out here for?
6 years.
Are you originally from Baltimore?
I am.
So what made you start coming out here?
Oh boy. Just depression. Not wanting to feel nothing. Just a lot going on. Like, just the avalanche of things happening to me all at one time. And I've always been the center for everybody. And I felt like I wanted to see if I disappeared for a little bit, would anybody notice? And it took them a long time to realize I wasn't even there. So yeah, it's just, and then being out here, I got in a relationship and not wanting to leave him, I ended up being out here longer than I even thought I would ever be out here.
So how long you been out here for?
6 years. I started getting high when I was 38.
38, and who introduced you?
I'm gonna be real young. I introduced myself. Nobody made me do it. Nobody said, hey, look at this. Actually, everybody was telling me, no, don't touch it. Don't do it.
So would you say like marijuana is a gateway drug?
I've never done marijuana. I started off, I had a car accident 2009, and it started with perks.
So would you say Percocets basically led you to heroin?
Definitely a gateway. Definitely, yes. And it led me to heroin when the doctor said I couldn't get the perks anymore and I'm addicted now. Heroin became a drug that somebody introduced me to help me get rid of being ill.
So would you say drugs ease your pain?
For the moment.
Could you explain the first time, the feeling when you first used?
Oh boy. First time I used, I got sick. I got terribly sick. I was throwing up, and I was like, I ain't touching this no more, ever again. And then I got introduced to cocaine. And I was using straight, which I was sniffing it at first, and I'm like, it was okay. It was cool. It's that rush that it gives you, and it actually made me focus on things. I was able to do my schoolwork. I was cleaning the house. I was, able to go to work and get everything done that I thought I couldn't get done before because I was so tired. One day I was chilling with somebody and he was smoking. And I'm like, what are you doing with it? He was like, I'm smoking it. I said, well, let me try that. I smoked it for the first time and I said, what in the hell was I doing sniffing it? And that's how I got to doing crack cocaine.
How much would you say you spend a day using?
I spend about $200-300 a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what would you say your main source of income to support your habit?
Dating.
And how much would you say you make a day off of dating?
5 to 6 on a bad day.
Wow. Any dangerous situations you've been in out here dating?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I've been pistol whipped, kidnapped, left far places. I've had to walk back from. Furthest place I ever got left from was West Virginia. Fell asleep in the car and I woke up, I was in the car in this man's driveway in West Virginia.
So how did you get back?
I took his car and drove back.
Wow.
I didn't want to steal the car. I really didn't. It wasn't the purpose of like, all right, I want to steal this man's car. But I wanted to get back home. So when I got home, close enough to where I was from, I left the car sitting somewhere and I dialed 911 and told them where it was.
Would you say you're ever afraid that one date could go wrong and it could be your last date?
No, I'm really not scared. I don't know how to explain it to you. Sometimes you get a vibe from people, and I'm going to be real honest with you. The bad situations that I've been in, I knew it was not meant for me to go on that date when I got in. But I probably was ill, or I really needed the money at the time, or probably hadn't had a date in a while. You get a vibe from people, and there have been dates when I didn't see it coming, and they flipped on you. It could be something you say, it could be a trigger, and then the date just goes south. The best thing you can do is try to comply with them and be as calm as you can to the point where you find out in the situation. That's the only thing you can do.
Have you ever OD'd out here?
I've OD'd 29 times.
So are you afraid that,
one day's gonna be my last?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. I really am. I really, really am.
And do you have any kids?
3 kids.
Where are your kids right now, if you don't mind me asking?
2 are grown and one's 13. He's with his dad right now, summer.
So one message, if your kids was watching right now, what would it be?
I love you.
What does a clean life look like for you?
I don't know no more.
Any message you can get a younger generation that might be watching?
Please don't do this. Please, there's so many young kids out here using it. It is scary to look at them like, y'all are teenagers smoking crack. Why? I don't understand. They're getting younger and younger.
What's the youngest you've seen?
She was 16. She was 16.
Out here selling her body as well?
Yeah. She was a foster child. She said she never known her parents. She'd been in foster care her whole entire life, and she ran away from foster care.
And they won't take your advice?
No, they don't want to hear it.
So where do you see yourself a year from now?
I'm hoping and praying in my bed in my parents' house.
So if we could offer you treatment today, would you take it?
I probably wouldn't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have lined up where I'm supposed to be going this week, and if all goes well, tomorrow morning me and my sister are going to a place called Miss Ruby's Place. So I'm optimistic about it. I'm excited, but at the same time, it sounds crazy, but I'm scared to get clean.
So what are you afraid of?
I can't even tell you. I don't know, but it's like using it as a comfort. It's like, I know what to expect, I know what I'm getting, but at the same time, I'm tired of being out here. I'm tired of dealing with these people. I'm tired of the dates.
The grass is greener on the other side.
Yeah. It's easier for people to look in and say, just stop. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. My sister stopped. She's been clean for 2 years. I'm happy. I'm proud of her. I'm really proud of her.
So would you say she's a big motivation for you?
Big motivation. Big motivation. I try to talk to her every day.
So would you say you're tired of this lifestyle?
Tired. Been tired. Over it. It used to be fun. It's not fun no more. It's not fun anymore. Like, I find myself watching after the girls. Like, I've been trying to stop using heroin. Like, I drag it to the point where, like, yesterday I was sick. Because I try not to use it. I try. But they're right. You can't go cold turkey on this. You'll kill yourself if you go cold turkey. So I ended up having to come out here and get heroin because I could not. I was so sick, y'all. I was so sick. It hurt so bad. I'm so sick.
So would you say Baltimore is a dangerous city?
No. Baltimore's not a dangerous city. This is everywhere. This is everywhere. It's not Baltimore. Baltimore's a good city. It's a good place to be, a good place to live. But drugs are everywhere. They're everywhere.
Any city you go to, right?
Every city you go to. So I hate when people try to come down on Baltimore like it's Baltimore. Baltimore's a good place to be. It's a good place to raise your kids, a good place to live. You just gotta not get caught up in the vortex. For people who don't use, y'all don't know what's actually going on around y'all. And it's a lot going on. And it's a lot of danger. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. People aren't aware. Y'all are shopping, y'all are living, you taking care of your kids, but you don't know what really, really, really dangers are going on out here. Like it could be a split second of you just walking by the danger, you know? I pray every day that you just watch over me and make me okay. Just hope and pray I don't, I feel so bad for the girls that have encountered, that have been killed, that have been kidnapped. Some people are built for this and some people are not.
So would you say you're one of those persons that's not built for this?
Oh, I'm built for it. I can deal with it. But at the same token, it's still not where I want to be.
Well, I appreciate your story and we look forward to seeing you clean.
Yeah. Check on me in about a year.
My name is Genie Terry. I'm 42 from Baltimore, Maryland.
How long you been out here for?
Almost a year, probably.
You said how long?
Probably a year, almost.
You said a month?
No, almost a year, probably.
Almost a year?
Yeah.
What brought you out here though?
Using. Can't use at my house. Around my children.
So around what age would you said you started using?
Started off with marijuana like 13, 14. And it just moved on up.
So would you say marijuana was like a gateway drug for you?
Yeah, it is for everybody. That's how we all start off.
And who introduced you to your first hardcore drug?
I think friends.
You said a friend?
Yeah, just friends.
Can you explain how it went?
I mean, just out there partying and one's using and the other one uses and we just all start.
How much would you say you spend a day on using?
Probably like $20, but my crack I spent a lot, like almost probably 50, 60, maybe more.
What would you say your main source of income is out here?
I work.
So you work the streets?
Yes.
So how much would you say you make a day doing that though?
It's good. It's real good.
So would you say
I support myself on it.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
So would you say it's a safe occupation?
No. Not at all.
So is it dangerous?
Very dangerous. But we have to do it to survive.
So can you explain a situation that was like kind of life or death for you?
Yeah, sometimes they don't want to pay. They get, you know what I mean? They get robbed. We're only females, you know what I mean? They're men. They can do what they want with us, basically.
Have you ever OD'd out here?
Not on the streets. I OD'd home 3 times.
Have you ever lost any friends out here?
Yeah, we all do.
How many have you lost?
I don't know. I can't count. I don't want to really try to count. I don't even want to think about it right now. When we start thinking about stuff like that, we get fucked up in the game. Shit starts getting fucked up. We start messing up on everything. So we just got to worry about what's going on now.
So would you say numb the pain?
Yes. I think that's why a lot of us get high. Get high to You know, I think about our family and people that we love the most, you know what I mean? People that we lost.
So when was the last time you got some real sleep?
Probably like 2 days ago.
You said how long?
Probably like 2 days ago.
2 days ago?
Yeah.
So would you say that's like affecting you mentally?
Yeah. It always does.
So what does a clean life look for you?
I have kids. I have grandkids.
How old is he?
23.
So how does that make you feel that you see your son out here using?
It hurts.
It hurts? So have you ever tried to give him any advice?
How can I give him something that I can't take, that I can't give myself? Can't tell me to do something that I can't do.
So do you believe in God?
Yeah.
Do you ever pray to God to get you out of this situation?
Yeah, but we're still here.
So if we could offer you treatment, would you take it? If we could offer you treatment today, would you take it?
No, I did treatment. Not gonna work. This heroin is not like the old heroin. It's not. Like before, we could get on the methadone, and that would work. That would help. That don't help. The sickness is nothing like it used to be.
So it's all synthetic?
Yeah, the crack, everything. Nothing's real anymore.
So every day you wake up, you want more and more of it?
Yeah, we're sick if we don't get it. We get sick off the crack now.
Appreciate your story.
You're welcome. Never, ever, ever, ever use. Never. It's not fun. It's not safe.
Hi everybody, my name is Genie. Genie Bolton. I'm 50 years old. I just turned 50. I'm originally from the east side of Baltimore, and I reside now here in Brooklyn, Curtis Bay area. I feel kind of stuck here. I don't know how to get out. I ain't been back to East Baltimore since I moved here 3 years ago. I was in recovery, and I bought a house, and I relapsed. My relapse has turned into, one day, has turned into over 3 years. So I had 3 years clean, and now I'm over 3 years using. And I feel a little strained, a little stuck. And here I am. I'm on the famous Brooklyn Strip. It's a 4-block radius from 5th and Jeffries, all the way around to 5th and Washburn, to 4th and Washburn, 4th and Jeffries. It's a circle, and all the girls walk it. You have any questions for me?
So what would you say your main source of income out here is?
And we call it tricking or prostitution. I am a trans female. I'm originally born as a male. And I was out here because I lost my house. My boyfriend and I both have addictions and habits. So I had to do something. We're a gay couple. And I remember I did theater years ago, and I traveled doing female impersonating. And so I said, let me just throw some makeup on and I'll go hit the strip with the girls. And I'll make sure that my husband or my boyfriend is well. And I keep us high, I keep us well, I keep us fed. I'm going on, I'm very tired right now. So please forgive me if I look bad, because I've been on this little run. I'm on 3 days, no sleep. I do have a place where I reside, and it's in the woods. A lot of homeless people, addicts, prostitutes, whatever. Some young adults, some old adults. it's a combination of everybody, every walk of life, black, white, Asian, whatever, gay, straight, whatever. They live in the woods. I actually have 2 tents, one for my clothes. I'm a little fancy. And then I just actually I bought a big tent. It's really big. It's like 7 by 10, something like that. And it's almost like a little house, but it's scary because I don't usually be alone. And me and my boyfriend have separated in the last 2 weeks. And because of our addictions, he decided he was going to steal from me. And went in my purse, took $10. And then 2 days, yesterday, he took $50 from me. And how can I be out here prostituting and trying to keep him well, keep him fed, keep him happy, and he's taken from me? So it's hard not to take care of one person, let alone 2. And then I have this person who says he needs my help. I've been helping him. So 3 people, you know. And then out here, the girls look after each other if they're sick or whatever. I don't know. It's been a rough journey for me. I had an interview today, actually, not an interview, an appointment with a treatment center. And I got there, and they're asking me all these questions, and everything is going so fast. And I'm ready to get clean, but I'm not. I haven't fully surrendered again. See, I know how to get clean. I just don't know how to stay clean. It's really rough. Both my parents were addicts. My mother passed away when I was 2. And that was back in 77 due to a prescription drug overdose. She left my father when he was in the Marines. She fell in love with a black man. And back then, that was taboo. You just, you don't mix races. And society and everybody caused her to have a breakdown. And she overdosed on prescription drugs. So I believe society killed my mother. And then 20 years ago, my father overdosed on heroin and passed away. And I truly don't want to follow their footsteps, but I'm doing a great job of it. I tested positive for HIV, and it's important for me to tell my story and not leave that out because yes, I say I'm trans, and you would think I'd be able to fight, but I was under the influence of cocaine and heroin, and I could not fight my way out of it. I was in a boarding house on Broadway in East Baltimore, and I contracted HIV. I was very sad for the next 5 years, 2011 to for 5 years after that. I was on the rampage. I was so mad at God. I was so mad at myself. I had went 36 years using drugs, unprotected sex, and never contracted anything. And here I am. And I made a bad decision using, and I contracted HIV. Through the last 24 years, in and out of recovery, trying one day at a time to get clean. I found out that I'm living with and not dying from. And what that means is that there's medications, and I don't have to surrender to the fact that this disease will take me out. Now, if I continue using it, will. I also had hepatitis C. And in today's age, 2025, more people are dying from Hep C than HIV, and that's the truth. That's the true facts. And that's because back in the 60s, 70s, free love, people contracted Hep C and didn't know it. It lays dormant inside of you. Anyway, my doctor suggested that I go ahead and get treatment for the Hep C, and I was clean at that moment. Like I said, for 24 years, 25 years, I've been trying to stay clean. And at this moment, I went through John Hopkins. I'm going to plug for them. And I did the medic treatment. I had scored high enough on the test to have my state insurance would pay for it, and it went away. So I believe, I'm praying to God that in this relapse, I did not reinfect myself with Hep C. I have felt strong enough to continue my life, not feeling like physically I've been drained. My girlfriend, Felicia, just got back, and her and I are friends, and I always have a buddy out here because I am alone since my boyfriend and I have split up. But back to my story, I was afraid. My father OD'd, I told you, and he was 49 years old. So this whole last year, me using, it has been a mental, like, crazy meltdown, not successfully getting high, because I so did not want to be like my father and die before 50. But my birthday is in June, and we are now in July, and I have celebrated my 50th birthday. So I have made it, and now in that part of my life, I'm successfully telling you all that I'm almost there. I'm almost ready to get clean again. It's a scary thing, you know. Drugs take a hold of you, and it's hard to put them down. It's hard to give up. I was always told, don't ever give up, right? You're a fighter, don't give up. But this is something you have to surrender. You have to give up. You have to wave the flag and turn your life around. It's one of the hardest things that I'll ever say that I have done, because I have successfully done it. And like I said, I talked to the treatment center today, and we have an appointment again next Monday. I've been trying to get all my ducks in a row, if you will. And really what that is, in recovery terms, is excuses, right? I just trying to say, I gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta do this before I go in. And in my mind, I can justify it and tell you that it sounds real good. Like I need to get a phone, because my phone, I haven't had one almost a year because it keeps getting stolen. But I successfully got a phone, so I will have that when I get clean. Thanks to my friend, she pushing me to get back on my feet, because emotionally I'm a mess with the separation of my boyfriend and I. I have to learn to take care of me like I took care of him for the last 3 years. I have to learn to love me like I loved him for the last 3 years. And I have to learn to love me like I love the drugs. I ain't gonna lie. Part of me loves to get I had a love affair for years with cocaine over East Baltimore. We call it Cheryl. And what that is you very short, it's again, whatever. I started doing hair because, or fentanyl now, because that's what my father did. I wanted to know he got out of that, you know. Anyways, I sit here, what time is that? It's almost 10:30. I have been out here for a little under an hour. I haven't gotten picked up yet. It's been a struggle lately. I'm very open, like I said, about my status being HIV positive. I take my medications, and I'm undetectable. I'm in the process of getting a new doctor, but some of the girls out here are starting to become very hateful and doing really dumb shit, excuse my language, like telling my dates that she's really a man, she's got HIV, or she got AIDS, don't date her. So my money, I've been struggling. So my girlfriend tries to hold me here in Brooklyn. Then I'll go to Curtis Bay, or I'll go down Washington Boulevard, or Wilkins Avenue, or Hollandtown, somewhere else where they don't know me. The girls don't know me. They don't have to be jealous of me because I'm just as pretty. I work just as hard, or a little bit better than. So they throw me shade. And I'm not here to fight a battle. I'm here to stay sane, stay well, get high. And I don't know. I've been sad a lot. I've done more crying this year. Here we go. been, I think I ever had in my life. I miss my family. I miss the way life used to be. It'll never be the same, ever. So if there's someone out there that wishes they can go back, that's all you can do is wish. Things will never be the same in anyone's life. Because what is past is past. What I need to do is enjoy those moments and remember them, the good times, and recreate or create new good times, new memories. And it's a really hard thing to do when you stuck on familiar. You know, what's familiar to me, like, you know, I was a spoiled little brat. I was given things. And me and someone was talking today, I'm a little entitled. Like, I believe that, like, I work hard. I should be given things in life. And that's not true. That's not so much true. A lot of my friends are real. I have a couple real girlfriends who tell me the truth. And they hurt my feelings. And it sucks. And I go home and cry. Or I cry right there. But I'm grateful for them because if they don't tell me the truth, how will I ever know? How will I know how I'm acting, behaving towards them or anyone else? But like I said, it's been an hour. Right? I'm trying to make a couple dollars. I do have a couple dollars because I sold some different than I got today. Huh? Anyway, you know, I do what I have to do. Sell my medication, prostitute. If I'm hungry and I don't have no money, I will steal from this corner store. Shit sucks because I wasn't raised that way. But we have to do to survive. My homegirl came to my tent on my campground and she was really like, wow, this is like not what I thought it would be. You know, and I don't know what she thought it would be like.
Bitch got area rugs. I don't even know area rugs in my house.
She said I got area rugs in I do. I got in both of my tents I had really nice oriental rugs. They not the cleanest, but I try. Yeah, my tents got windows, they big enough for that. And you know, the biggest problem there is little creatures, you know, ants and daddy long legs and shit like that. But you know, I'm one with nature, I guess.
No, I want you to just tell them, like, it's not, when you hear, like, live outside, you automatically think, like, Dad, oh my God, I gotta do this. But, you know, me having a home, but then going, you know, I hang out with her on a regular basis. And I say, like, going to where she is familiar with or was her comfort zone so that, you know, sometimes, you know, I step out my comfort zone for her. So it's like, you know, she do it for me as well. So it's like me going there was a step out of my comfort zone. But you would never really think like, oh my God, Taylor, you would be thinking like, oh my God, Rodent, the fucking bears is coming. Ooh, too much. The bears is coming, whatever. But no, listen, I'm trying to tell you, it's very homey. And anytime my kids are getting on my nerves, I might wait till they go to sleep, give them a melatonin gummy, and go to the woods. Because it's peaceful out there. It ain't dirty, it ain't trifling. Like how people made it, you know, people always have this image or you feel me, this automatic judgment when they hear, oh, I live in a tent or I live in the woods, or they just see a person's appearance. But baby, I went to her tent today and it was cleaner than a lot of you bitches' houses.
It's true.
Carpet swept, it was not a speck of dirt on it.
It's true.
And it's in the woods.
It's true.
Like,
and when I don't have money for laundry, you know, I'll go to, there's a place where we can get free water, and if I have to use detergent, body wash, or whatever, I'll wash my stuff out by hand. Not on the washboard like back in the day, but in a bag, and I get to going, and you know, pretty much, I'm saying, you don't have to live dirty, be dirty, when you're homeless. You know, if I'm out here doing dates and prostitution, I gotta be clean. So I get butt naked. Swear to God, I put a towel down in my sink, and I get some water, and bottles of water if I had to, body wash, some, what they call wipes, and I clean my entire body, and I tell you, it's called a tent bath. And I stay clean, you know, nobody will pick me up or date me if I stink. You know, and I do pretty good out here. I made pretty good money. You know, if I didn't, I wouldn't be out here.
You wouldn't be able to, regardless, I feel like this, regardless of who you are, whatever it is, the person on the classified is, you out here making the same comment like me, baby. I'm gonna leave.
That's my best friend that
Period.
you hear in the background.
Exactly.
Big in here, her and that. But she came to my tent for the first time today. And she was like, wow, you know. And like pretty much this guy I met, right?
This bitch had a fire.
Yeah, I knew.
I'm
I have a fire.
sustainable, like,
I
I'm
built a
smoke
fire.
to keep the heaters away. I was confused.
He said to me he's going to get me some car batteries. And that's the wildest shit I've ever heard. Some car batteries, a converter, and a flat screen TV, and some free Wi-Fi from the library.
Girl,
And I was like, for real? And it sounds like some crazy shit.
It's
But
time to get you a uniform.
I'm going to be laid out in my little chair, my bed, with a remote, and look at TV when I'm not doing what I'm doing. Somebody came to the woods and said, you look like you have a bed and breakfast. But I tried. Anything I have ever done in my life, I've done to the best of my ability. And I do to the fullest. And I try to be the best at whatever I do.
If I'm gonna be her, I'm gonna be the best friend for children. If I'm gonna be a bum, I'm gonna be the best bum. If I'm gonna be a hoe, I'm gonna be the best hoe.
That's true.
It's all going to work. It's just come balance yourself out, baby. Because when it's your time, it's your time. Nobody be able to take that home.
I love her so much. She's like one of my biggest supporters. We fight. Lately, we've been having some disagreements only because some of the things that she teaches me how to be a friend. How about that? That's what she doing. She bringing to my attention some of my defects, which is like no other, because that's a real friend. Like, bitch, this is what you doing, blah, blah, blah. Stop doing it. But if I was to tell anyone, if there's children watching this and your parents are addicts and you want to step off the porch, don't come off the porch. Don't do what other children are doing. You don't have to take the first one. You don't have to be the popular kid in school.
I found out that one of my best friends is HIV positive, that she contracted being out here in the street. And in a way, I feel like I can't even leave her. I don't want to leave her. I know she won't leave the streets, and I feel so... It scares me when I can't find her. Because she's... I call her McKelly Bundy. She don't pay attention. She don't listen. She's just here. She'll jump in any car. And I feel like I'm like the person that helps her, the person that saves her. And every time she see me, the look on her face is like, hey, she's so happy.
So would you say that's a dangerous situation that she's playing with because she's spreading HIV?
It's very. Because she's not telling people. I'm scared that somebody's going to get it and find out and come back and kill her. I'm so scared. Because I've seen it happen to people. I've seen it happen.
And did she contract HIV from using needles or?
We don't know for sure. I just know she got it out here. As far as I do know, she doesn't use needles. I don't use needles either. I'm scared of needles. I can't even get a booster shot without crying. But I've never used needles. I don't know. I just pray for her. I try to be there for her. That's all I can really do. She OD'd the other day, and it took us a half an hour to bring her back. And that's a long time when you talk about OD. You can become back brain dead when you're gone that long.
How long was she gone for?
Half an hour.
Did they have to give her CPR?
We used 6 Norcaine. She was defibrillated. She was trached. They said that once they gave her the 3rd defibrillation is when she came back. She went to the University of Maryland and she just came home yesterday. Back at it again like it never happened.
Sad.
At it again like it never happened. I don't know. The ones you think are gonna be out there, I've lost so many friends, y'all. So many. So many friends. All I can do is tell y'all, if I don't have to do this, don't do it. Don't do it. I just hope and pray any year y'all will be able to see me and talk to me and see me clean and not have this young man and have to tell you that I passed away. That's going to be my prayer. Because I know he's going to check up on me. I know that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But, I guess I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
Well, we wish you the best, and like I said, next time we see you,
I'll be
or
clean.
maybe we don't see you again, but
You hear about
yeah,
it.
hopefully you get clean.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Okay. My name is Jamie Elliott. I'm 41. I'm from Glen Burnie.
What brought you
Maryland.
to Baltimore?
What's that?
What brought you to Baltimore?
What brought me to Baltimore? I've been born and raised here since I was 7.
You said you've been here since how long?
Since I was 7. 3rd grade.
And how did you get wrapped up into addiction?
I was in love with a gentleman. I couldn't keep his attention. He was into drug use, pain medication. We turned out to have a really bad accident. We almost lost our lives. Memorial Day weekend, 2001. Wrecked my car. I lost my house. I lost my children. I lost my family. Just got out of the hospital. I had fluid on my knees. I ended up catching something from an insect, a tick. It doesn't go away. It doesn't heal.
So do you suffer from any mental health issues?
Yes, I believe I do. Yeah.
And what
I
is
have
that?
a lot of trauma from my life. And I believe that if I don't look back, that it can't hurt me. If I continue to move forward, if I sell myself, if I participate, then all will be well, and all will follow as it is supposed to.
So when the last time you got some real sleep out here?
Not today, yesterday. And it wasn't real sleep. It was after being up all night, watching a friend of mine sleep, the money, the tent, the home, their livelihood, all those things.
So do you have any advice you could give the younger generation that might want to step out here and use?
Talk to your kids. Maintain a positive relationship with them at all times. It's the little things that matter. Sitting down at the damn dinner table, asking them how the day was at school, helping them with homework. If you're not educationally up to par, just being there.
And what would you say your main source of income to use?
I do street work.
Say
I'm
that
not
again?
ashamed of it.
Say
I
that
do
again?
street work. I work on the street.
And how much would you say that bring you in a day?
It used to bring me in over 200. Like 40 person, half and half, 5 guys. Used to live in Savannah Park. Loved the excitement. It was exhilarating. I would walk for miles. I would, love being active. I wasn't using drugs. I was just maintaining self at that time. Self.
So would you say your life went downhill after you started using?
I'm gonna say it went downhill after I started feeling sorry for myself and turning around and thinking of tragedies in past times and not now and up to date. It does heal. It does.
So would you say ease your pain?
It pretty much numbs my mind. And it eases my boredom and pain because my family doesn't want anything to do with me. They don't want to be bothered with me. I went to jail for 3 months, came home completely clean, was on methadone for 20 years. 4 months I kept clean without any substances, period. Come home, back on the fucking street, sleeping on the curb. No reason why, how. Younger sister can do no wrong. Gets to have a co-sign vehicle. Gets to eat a meal on a plate. Things like that.
So would you say you're the black sheep of your family?
Not until I let my apartment go. I kept my apartment for 8 years. I could not afford to keep helping her financially. You know, I have a fucking income. I shouldn't even be out here. Yeah. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. Went to school. Have a license since 2010. Have Social Security and disability. I'm too busy in my mother's pocket, helping my mother with her life and her plans and her, what's it called? Midlife crisis, her new boyfriend, and her absolving herself of grandchildren with the child that she doesn't want to be bothered, she doesn't want to help fix, and she doesn't want to see her kids, her grandkids. The other one has no children. Has absolutely nothing but her job and her dogs. Yeah. Tear everybody else the fuck apart.
So you have kids?
I have 3.
So what do your kids think about what you do?
They're not impressed with me. And it hurts my heart.
So
That's all I can say.
Let me ask you this.
I have to look at photos of them changing in age, in school, in friends, becoming young, beautiful, attractive, non-ignorant, arrogant, educationally mind, sound body. You know, don't refer to people, places, or things by their race, color, or creed. Discrimination.
So let me ask you this. If your kids was watching right now, what would you tell them?
What would I tell them?
Yeah.
I love them very much. I'm sorry for the way things went. And I'll be waiting. I'll be writing.
Last question. Where do you see yourself a year from now?
Honestly, brain dead. Completely.
Why you say that?
Because life doesn't exist here.
So where does life exist?
Damn.
So you talking about death?
It could be death of your body, your mind, your spirit, your soul. It's more like death of a person. Personality, traits, life. Emotion, movement. The longer I sit, the longer I suffer, the harder it is. It's not that I don't want to obtain these things. I will go, I will help myself, but I'm not there for me. I'm always there for somebody else.
So do you believe in God?
You know what? God come in all shapes and sizes. You never know who could be in an ambulance saving your life. You never know who could make a phone call and see something happening to you or somebody hurting you. You never know. Try existing. Period. You know? Individuality. Everybody's not a personal piggy bank. Personal body time. Personal whatever you want to call it. Subservient.
I appreciate your story. Next time we see you, hopefully you'll be willing to get clean. Come with us so you can get treatment.
Okay. Very nice to meet you. I will probably have another name and I will probably not remember it.
So next time you'll have another name?
Yes.
Be safe out here.
And you too. Have a good night.
I would just tell the younger generation not to take their first drink, not to take their first hit, bump, blast, whatever. Listen to your parents, stay in school. All the things that was taught to me that I did not do is real. I'm going to tell you it's real. Stay in school, man, get an education, that's where it's at. I actually went to a couple different colleges and I'm not using any of it. I'm out here literally prostituting, sucking, trying to make $1. I'm hungry. And I'm getting ready to go get something to eat thanks to the gentleman that asked me to speak about my life. Have safe sex. I have safe sex while I'm out here prostituting, and that's the truth. I carry clean needles, clean pipes. If you do get high, please put it down before you become an addict. And I don't know. I love life. I'm hoping to get clean soon. And I love my life. And I love you all. Please don't get high. Don't follow my footsteps. Pray for me. And I don't know. I'm out of here. I'm going to try to get me a date and get me something to eat.